Alright guys, how is everybody doing today? Hope everybody is well and staying positive. So today I went to the gym as usual and I started to run a little bit more and I'm thinking about actually running every single day. Usually I'll run before I do like my biceps and chest and abs and I think I'm going to continue to do that, but on the days that I don't go to the gym I think I'm going to go outside and run a mile just because so I can stay active every single day. I kind of want to be active every day. So also meditating is going great. I tried 15 minutes yesterday. It was a little too long for me right now, so I'm sticking to 10 minutes a day. Also, full transparency on the Upwork gig that I got. He paid me $100 to do that video that took me about 2.5 hours to do. It was one video. I cut it, someone made it for him for 5 minutes and I was able to cut it down into a 3.5 minute video. But as today's video suggests, you want to see how to build your own PC. Well, you're in luck because my friend recently just got all the parts in for his PC and tonight he's going to come over to my house and we're going to build it right there. He's got the monitor, he's got everything ready to go. The case just came in today. He was supposed to get in, in like 2 or 3 days. But he's excited to do this, I'm excited to do this, so now he can stop playing on his Xbox and he can play on his PC. So one thing you want to make sure you do when you're building a PC is make sure you have all of the parts that you need to make a PC run. I'm not going to mention them all right now, but if you're interested on what all you need for a PC to run, I'll put that in the comments below. It'll be a list down there. You can go check that out if you're wanting to build yourself a PC. But guys, it's later in the evening and Titus made it over. These are all of his parts. This is his case here. That's his monitor. Oh yeah, this is all of his stuff here.
It's in like boxes.
Yeah, we got all these boxes here. Alright, so before we start building this PC, if you're looking for a step-by-step tutorial in depth of how you build your PC, then go ahead and check out another video. This is just kind of a vlog overview of us building a PC together. So without further ado, right now what we're doing is we're going to be able to be grounding ourselves so that we don't short out or fry the circuit of the motherboard or anything that we're going to be touching on the components, because then we would have a bad component and we'd have to buy another one. Step one is to get your motherboard and put your CPU on there. It's a lot easier if you put the CPU on there without putting it in the case first. And that's how you put the CPU on the motherboard very carefully and make sure you don't put too much pressure on it. Alright, so we just came across this problem with ours. When you're plugging in the fan, make sure the cable is not in the way of the fan spinning when you plug it in. Alright, so now that we got the CPU on there, our next step is to be putting the RAM on there.
It's not loud.
So we have the RAM over here. In case you guys want to know the specs, the CPU is Intel Core i5 9th gen. I believe I saw the 2.9 gigahertz speed.
I forgot what the max clock speed is.
While you're looking at that, he has what, 4 sticks of 4 gigabytes of RAM. So that comes out to 16 gigabytes of RAM right there. And then over here he has a Samsung SSD NVMe M2 1 terabyte drive. And then over here we have another SSD monitor over here. He has 165 hertz AOC. All right, so he has the GTI MX 1070, correct?
MSI
GTX 1070. That's what I said.
No, you said GSI.
Did I really say GSI?
You mixed them up.
What the heck? Even though I know the company's GTX.
So the GSI MTX
Yeah, he has a GTX 1070. That's what he's got. So, all right, now if you guys end up buying a used GPU like Titus did, make sure you guys buy the power cable or any accessories that come with it so you guys can install it. All right, after we put the RAM in there, next we're gonna be, if you have a NVMe storage slot on your motherboard, if you're gonna be putting that in, make sure you put that in next. That's what they look like. Alright, so after you have your motherboard in, you have all the screws in, and we have our NVMe here, and we have our RAM here, our CPU, and our fan here. Make sure you put the back plate on, it's right back there. Next, what you're going to want to do is, these are our LED lights. You want to plug those into the motherboard, and then we have a USB, which is right there, and we plug it in there as well. So make sure everything that's on the motherboard is plugged into or everything's on the case that's plugged into your motherboard. Yeah, so we got about half of it done. All we have to put in is the GPU, the power supply, and the 2 SSDs. Plug everything in, and it should be good to go. The second part should be up in just about a few days. So if you guys like this one, make sure to hit the thumbs up button for part 2, and for more content just like this one, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Still kind of